Hello, my name is Lalit Lopez and I am the Global Product Manager for GE's Multilink 8 Series platform of protection and control solutions. It's my pleasure to share with you our vision behind one of GE's most advanced protection and control solutions. The Multilink 8 Series was designed to solve toughest challenges faced by customers when it comes to managing critical power systems and substation assets, including distribution feeders, motors, transformers, and generators. With a focus on asset performance and reliability, the Multilink 8 Series goes beyond protection to deliver proactive monitoring and diagnostics for the connected assets, enabling operators to identify potential issues before they cause unplanned downtime and asset loss. With the Multilink 8 Series, our customers have been able to optimize asset life and performance, simplify system architectures, and lower the total cost of ownership. This series of training videos will provide you with a more detailed understanding of how the Multilink 8 Series enables you to increase your situational awareness and to take control of your critical assets. I would like to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and most importantly, good luck with your studies.
Welcome to 8 Series Overview Training Module. Here is what's covered in this module. Introduction, hardware, software, applications, Ansi Code and Order code. Multilink 8 Series is GE's next-generation protection and control relay platform with comprehensive protection and asset monitoring functions. It provides one-box solution of critical feeders, motors, transformers, and generators. Some innovative technology and design used in 8 Series, such as elimination of the electrolytic capacitors. Electrolytic capacitor has been used in power supply for energy storage. The chemical compound isolation between the layers of the film inside the capacitor will dry up over time and lead to the failure of the capacitor. Completely removal of this electrolytic capacitor in 8 Series provides higher degree of reliability of the power supply. IPC A610 Class 3 manufacturer, which drives to the highest level of reliability standard, delivering rugged performance. IP54 rated construction will reject the dust and water splashing. Standard conformal coating prevents the contamination of printed circuit board in harsh chemical and dust environment. Easy draw-out mechanism and field swappable power supply simplifies relay testing, extends the usable life of protection relay, and minimize costly, time-consuming replacement. Advanced communication capability includes support for the protocols of Modbus TCP/IP, DMP3, IEC 61850 Edition 2, IEC 6870-5-104-103, IEC 62439 Parallel Redundancy Protocol PRP, IEEE 1588 Precision Time Protocol, and SNTP Simple Network Time Protocol. 8 Series incorporates the latest cybersecurity features to comply with NERC, CIP, and NISTIR 7628 requirements, including Role-Based Access Control RBAC, AAA Authentication Authorization Accounting, REDIUS Remote Authentication Die-in User Service. Syslog help enable integration with established SIEM Security Information Event Management System. 8 Series integrated asset monitoring and diagnostic makes a proactive approach towards asset management rather than a reactive one. Advanced Diagnostic and monitoring for breaker health is available for all 8 series relays. And dissolved gas analysis for the transformer, broken rotor bar for the motor, and also ESA, electrical signature analysis for the motor, and last not least, frequency out-of-band monitoring for the generator. Monitored environmental conditions include temperature, humidity, and transient voltage. 1/8 cycle protection path means that the relay is able to process information in about 2 milliseconds on a 60 Hz system, which enables faster trip time and less duration of the fault current. Improved response to CT saturation and other system transient conditions offer an option to operate IOC based on either the fundamental or from the RMS quantity. In the hardware session, we're going to introduce 3 different front panel and also the control push buttons, the rear side of the relay, the terminal blocks, and also the dimensions of the relay. There are 3 types of the front panel options: the standard rugged front panel, and the basic membrane front panel, and advanced membrane front panel of 850D with 10 push buttons. In the front panel of the rugged and membrane type relay, there are 1 large color graphic display GCP used to view the device and system status, alarms and event logs, single line diagram, and metering information. 5 soft manual navigation keys used to enter the menu corresponding to the labels on the tab. 14 LED status indication, 7 push button keypad for the rugged, and 11 push button for the membrane, and 3 programmable push buttons and LEDs, and 1 front USB port. For the advanced membrane panel, instead of 3 programmable push buttons, it has 10 push buttons and LEDs. On the rear side of the relay, there's 1 grounding screw, power supply unit, analog I/O for the RTDs, standard communication with serial and RJ45 port, advanced communication with 2 fiber optical ports or 2 copper ports. Digital I/O is at the bottom left side with DCMA and arc flash sensors. Depends on the order code, slot B and C can be used for digital inputs. So the maximum configuration can be up to 23 digital outputs and 60 digital inputs. Bottom right side is the CT-VT inputs, which can be configured up to 8 CT and 8 VT for differential protection of motor, transformer, or generator, or dual feeders of 850D. The size of the front panel is 251 by 214 mm, and the rear side is 225 by 182 mm. The depth of the relay is 192 mm. The cutout of 8 series is the same size with multi-lane SR relay series, and the maximum weight is 9 kg. The product identification label is located on the side of the relay. This label indicates the product model, serial number, and date of manufacture. 8 series provide optional retrofit kit for SR 750, 760, 745, 469, 489 relays. There's 1 walkthrough videos on the GE Grid Solution website on this upgrade process. Meanwhile, the setting files of SR relays can also be converted into 8 series. In the software session, we're going to talk about the software interface and the setting files, also the graphic HMI interface. AnaVista 8 series setup software is one software works with 4 types of 8 series relays. It can program the settings, single line diagrams, annunciator alarm, and time push buttons. It can read, write setting files, read metering values, monitor status, and access to HMI display. It can also read pre-fault transient and event recorder for post-mortem analysis. It can upgrade 8 series firmware, and 4 types of the relay share one platform firmware. AnaVista 8 series setup works under Windows 10, Windows 8, and Windows 7. Quick setup allows user to configure the main settings from different screens in one common window. Relay in service, nominal frequency, CT and VT sensing setup, and configuration of the main protection function in each application. Flex logic can be used to design programmable logic scheme, as well as monitoring the state of each inputs and outputs. Flex elements can be used to create flexible, customized protection elements. User configurable single-line diagram up to 6 pages for comprehensive switchgear control of up to 3 breakers and 9 disconnect switches, with color display for local control, system status, and metering. The provision of such one-box powerful control and display capability within the relay eliminates the need for external controls, switches, and annunciations on the panel, reducing the equipment and engineering costs. 36 alarm integrated annunciator panel, and also 20 tab push buttons, plus this single line diagram makes 8 series an ideal choice of one-box solution for electrical system. There are 2 configuration models supported, simplified and regular. In simplified configuration mode, some of the advanced functions, features, or few settings under function are hidden or made read-only. In regular mode, all functions, features, as well as set points of the device are editable, no hidden or grayed out. 8 series relay can be connected through USB connection and Ethernet connection, as most multi-link relays. Its unique optional Wi-Fi connection, simplified setup and configuration, and diagnostic retrieval with WPA-2 security. Simulation test can be programmed for pre-fault, fault, and post-fault 3 stages. For each stage, there are 4 channels. Programmable parameters can be programmed for the voltage and current. Depending on the configuration of the hardware, this could be like 8 CT and 8 VTs. In the application session, we're going to introduce 4 different types of 8 series relays for different applications in feeder, motor, transformer, and generator. 8 series platform include multi-link 850 feeder protection system, multi-link 869 motor protection system, multi-link 845 transformer protection system, and multi-link 889 generator protection system. 850 is an advanced feeder protection relay used to provide primary or backup protection for underground and overhead feeders. With protection and control logic, 850 allows for simplified coordination with upstream and downstream disconnected devices. Additional control features such as auto transfer schemes, load shedding, cold load pickup, and auto reclose are also available for the optimal protection and control of industrial and distribution network. 850E is designed for industrial users, 850D is designed for distribution users, and 850P is designed for pad mount RMU protection and control system. 869 has been designed for the protection, control, and management for the medium and large induction and synchronous motors. Multilink 869 motor protection system offer powerful solution for critical motor protection application with advanced thermal model and voltage-dependent curves for high inertia loads. Decades of experience in motor protection, GE has implemented easy-of-use features such as single-screen setup, delivering faster motor configuration, and startup of motor health reports, providing detailed motor diagnostic, enabling quick and easy identification of motor issues. 845 has been designed for protection, control, and management of 2- and 3-winding power and distribution transformer in both utility and industrial applications. 845 provides advanced functions for a wide range of transformer application, delivering high-speed protection, advanced transformer monitoring, diagnostics, and reporting with integrated connectivity to single and multi-gas transformer DGA device operation for advanced warning of potential issues before they become critical transformer faults or failures. 845 enables a proactive maintenance approach, mitigating the risk and cost associated with equipment failures or replacement. 889 has been designed for the protection, control, and management of generators and associated unit transformer in critical utility and industrial applications. 889 provides fault clearing operating up to sub-cycle speed by utilizing high-speed dual-slope differential protection for detecting and clearing stator faults. 100% stator ground faults protection is provided in 889 for both high-resistance ground system and low-resistance ground system or hybrid ground system. 889 offers a comprehensive generator health report that provides easy read snapshot of generator health and operating condition, advanced generator monitoring diagnosis, including the analog inputs of bearing vibration and excitation current. In the Ansi Code session, we are going to introduce the common platform elements across all 8-series relays. Then we'll introduce the specific protection elements for each special applications for the feeder, motor, transformer, and generator. In the Ansi device code comparison table, we can see the elements for all the 8-series platform, and we can also see some elements is only specific to certain type of the relay. So for example, if we see that all 5 dots available for all 5 types of the relays, that's the common platform. Like first one, we have the 27P, then we get 32 directional power, and after that we have the 50 instantaneous overcurrent. We get breaker fail, phase IOC, neutral IOC, ground IOC, negative sequence IOC, and after that is the 51 time overcurrent. We have the 51P, phase TOC, 51N, neutral TOC, 51G, ground TOC, 51V, voltage restraint, phase TOC. Then we have a power factor, 55, 59, phase over voltage, and neutral over voltage, negative sequence over voltage, auxiliary over voltage. Have the 67 directional overcurrent. We have 67P, phase directional overcurrent, 67N, neutral directional overcurrent. So that's the platform for this page. And for the specific element, we see that 869 got the most specific element. For example, over under speed, under power. Under current used to be only for 869, but from the new version of the version 2, 850D, we have the also under current. Then we have this thermal model, which is a specific motor thermal model. This thermal model is different with feeder relay 850 cable thermal model. And the 889 generator itself also have some special protection. It's for example the offline overcurrent, and lots of 889 have shared the same protection with 869 because they are all belong to the rotary machine. So for example, the 40, the loss of excitation, the reactive power, current unbalance, voltage reversal. So this all share, and also the 50 OR overload, that's shared by the both motor and generator. And other relay got their own special function, like 845. It has this 5087 instantaneous differential. 89 also got the 5027 inadvertent energization. Sometimes it's called accidental energization. Motor also gets this 66 maximum starting rate. So that is the table. We can see that common platform and a specific element for each relay. In the next page, we can also see the common platform element. Mostly is from the 81 frequency element. We got 81O over frequency, 81U on the frequency, and 81R frequency rate of change. Then arc flash is also available across the whole platform of the 8 series. For the specific element, 889 got this excitation current protection. Then the out of step 78 is shared by the motor 869 and 89 generator. 81A frequency out of band, that's only specific to 889 relay. The 850D, this is used for the utility, so it has a protection switch on fault, SOFT. Then another platform at the end doesn't belong to any type of the Ansi number, is a VFTT, so that's the VT fuse failures. For this table, this is generated from the version 2 of the 8 series manuals. So that's the resources. Because the firmware keep on updating, so this function may be changed. So always go to the latest menu, refer to the latest function to get the accurate table. So this is the only accurate for the version 2. And also there's another Ansi device number table you can download from the GE Grid Solution website. That's give you a comprehensive Ansi number from probably 1 to 100, which some number are not commonly used. Let's say the 89, the switch, isolator switch, and but it's also been a configuration in the 8 series. In the order code session, we're going to do one demonstration how to configure the 850 order code from the GE online store website. To configure the 8 series order code, the best way is to go to the GE Grid Solutions website and search the type of the relay, then using the online tools to configure the order code. So for example, we can go to the Grid Solution website and from the products and the services, search for the protection and the control and go look for your relay. So I picked the 850 as example and then click Buy Now button. So here I get all the product options I can choose. So the first is the firmware. So far the latest release is 2.0. I can choose latest version. Then I got application options is E for industrial, D for distribution. So for example, I can choose distribution. Then I can choose the CT secondary and the second bank of current. Ground I can automatically populate into 1 amp to match with the phase CT. The power supply, high and low. Can choose additional I/O modules in the slot B and C. None, I'll choose RTTs. For the slot F, we can set the output contact. And other options we can order in the slot G and H to have more outputs, or we can even have the RTDs. So I choose none for here. In the front panel, we have two types of the panel we can choose. It's the rugged panel or the membrane front panel. For the current protection, I can choose the standard, because this the note says this is only available with application D. And for the voltage, I can choose standard or advanced, and you will see the difference is the standard plus a lot of other functions. And also it has the note. Standard includes a pole discordance, auto reclose, CT supervision. So this is the good side by using the online tools. It just applies all these conditions automatically when you define a valid order code. And then monitoring, have a basic, standard, advanced, we can choose. And communication, most important if you want to have the 61850. So you need to choose at least from 2A. Usually we have a PRP with 650, that's 2E. Then you got extended 3A and 3E. So for the communication connector, from the latest version, we can choose 2 fiber ports or RJ45 copper ports. So I choose the fiber ST, and wireless connection we can choose Wi-Fi connection, and the security you can have basic security or advanced cyber security. At the end we have this order code generated on the top. Order code, that's the valid order code for this 850 feeder relay. Now let's recap what we learned in these overview modules. In the beginning, we introduced the next generation 8 series IED and the new features used in the 8 series. Let's see the removal of the electrolytic capacitors, the field swappable power supplies, the class 3 manufacturing, advanced diagnostic information, the cybersecurity, environmental monitoring, and then we introduced the hardware of the 8 series, starting with the 3 different front panels, the rugged panel, the membrane panel, and the future color panel with 10 push buttons. We introduced the front panel and the rear panel of the relay, then the 8 series software, which is one software, one firmware for all the whole platform. Then this is an advanced protection, which has some features like, let's say, the 2 milliseconds protection pass, and improve the response to the CT saturation by providing the phasor and RMS options in the input. And the relay has this graphic display which can be programmed into the single line diagrams, the annunciator, and temp push buttons. There's a 2 modes display. Customer can choose simplified or choosing the complete display for their application. There's advanced communications within the 8 series, including the IEC 61850 edition 2. Then you got the Modbus, the DMP3, got the PRP, PTP, the different time protocols. And then there's 4 types of applications: feeder, motor, transformer, and generator. Among the feeder, we got split into 850E for the industrial and 850D for the utility. And lastly, we showed how to configure an order code, a valid order code, by using the online store, the tools. And that concludes this 8 series overview training module. Thank you for watching.